against the island's capital, and this at 5 feet. Most boxers, sometimes an advantage to be a southpaw. The orthodox fighter with the right hand. Was the Argentinian champion in 1986, and he won this title. And not mix in close with Ramirez, who is probably the bigger puncher of the two. And look at this, a good burst here from Coggi in this opening round, clubbing lefts to the side of Ramirez's head, and he doesn't want to take too many of those, the Mexican. From Juan Martin Coggi, he's for training camp here, and then 31 years of age for him. Big money, nothing firm, but it could. Left to the head. Caught with a good left to the head there. No doubt about it that Ramirez is on the downslope of his. He wanted to get in there again. Versions of world titles around, but this fellow Ramirez is coming forward here and starting to let go his punches for the first time in the contest. Title, would you believe, turn in 1984. That was midweight. The title against Terrence is for Ramirez, just starting to find the range a bit, but walking into a couple of. Third round coming up. Coggi in the white shorts. Ratio much higher than Coggi's so far. Out wins. Often has to do it the long way. Nice right there by Ramirez. Sneak little usual angle. The southpaw in his favour to do that. And as you saw there, Ramirez was working to keep it at this range. He holds on. Working almost, they say, in the trade. Get arm weary like that. There is 31 years just at the moment. The reach advantage pretty well in the opening three in this fight. And for him of light welterweight. Caught by a really good left there. And another one from Coggi, and Ramirez goes down. Cumulative effect of those, nonetheless, from Coggi. On the feats of years in the 70s, although Don's life has gone off the rails since from their house or window. No such problems for Coggi out of the ring, and at the moment, very, very durable. His hand speed's good too. Good punch from another Coggi. Quite a comfortable ride. He's inviting Ramirez. That's another good overhand left, then the left uppercut. And Ramirez. Coggi in white. Coggi the taller man when he hasn't been working away and piling up. And you have to say it, so has looked trying to work his way inside, trying to come in behind his own jab, but look, right. Coggi looks like a nice ring technician too, uses all the ring, and then when they work in close, look at that. A real aggressive burst, impressive performance so far. So, that out into the face of Ramirez, who's taken quite a bit there now. For all the punches, all the jabs he's taken. And there's more punches thudding in, body shot. Good advantage for a fighter, and now Ramirez is able to work in close with a body shot. This is better for him. This is the kind of range he needs to keep it at. But Coggi turns it. Harold Brazier as the official, because he said the Falklands War could make Coyle, but Coyle did the job anyway. He obviously did it pretty well because referee every time. And at Sang-Ho Lee, Hiranaka, that went to points, but interesting fight twice in the third round and came back to win. Oh, look at this, a great burst here from the champion. And now Ramirez wants to go to war. Might have been in much, much deeper waters there than he was. But even though he's been walking and taking a lot of shots. The gloves up well. Ramirez starting to find it. But Ramirez giving the impression here that he's made of granite or something. Oh, another left hook caught him. Ramirez tried to... Coming to Sicily to beat Patrizio Present. Hasn't really got into the big match. Close enough. He's nice and light on his feet. His hand speed's good. Look at that left. Great shot. Occasionally finding the range with single punches rather than in plus a bit more weight behind it. Teak Mancini, and without knowing exactly how Chavez, the champion, with the stopped on a there. They added up the scorecards. Chavez was technicians going about their business. This can be turned around. Chavez himself point against pressure. Oh, there's a nice left again from Coggi. It caught Ramirez out. He didn't have the gloves in. But he still comes to successes, like with that right. But still getting picked up. He's still pretty much in control of things, but he's still not really able to follow it up. Counter punches. There's that jab again from the champion. Then the right uppercut inside. Then the Ramirez coming in. Coggi getting the gloves up pretty well. I don't think any of those punches really found the target. That one did to the body, maybe. Coggi, the man in the become a world champion for the third time tonight in the red. Ramirez has been around. Mind you again, a professional when he was 14 years old. Real wars in. Probably had a fight just about. And as I told you earlier, 87 fights before he even challenged. Get a lot of fighters these days who are fighting for world titles around. I think it's about 60 odd. To trap his man on the ropes, consistency. Probably looking to score on the. Plenty of times it has. Last half minute then of the 9th round. And again the left from Coggi, probably just as well as far as Ramirez. Ramirez in the white shorts and the red. And rounds if he's going to retrieve this one. Now produce something special to turn this, just as I said. Tricks of the trade by some people. Now Ramirez has his feet as he was earlier, and not quite so many of those fast punches from him. And even, well, it must have all, goodness knows how many rounds. Caught again on Corsican crowd, sitting quite quiet through this. Intrigued rather than his career, like this maybe of just collecting the money and. But he's had to really, the southpaw jab has landed with consistency, so is that left. You just get a little. Too much, not hanging around on those ropes, getting the gloves up. Coggi. Hooks. And that's what Ramirez did, is thudding into the side of his head. He's been caught by far too many of those. Come on in, like the old war horse he is. With the left though to the side of that. All his experience. Missed the pattern of this one. There's the right lead, there's the left that follows it. Didn't really land heavily. That did though, didn't it? That overhand left. Then he brings up a pleasure to referee. Ramirez has been a bit too sportsman here. Much his own way. Fourth defense of this unification match. one of those marketable fighters that promoters are queuing up. Somehow try and steal this. With one punch, pretty unlikely to me at the moment. Argentina from ringside. Final moments of the fight. 12th round. Just poking out that jab on the way round all the time. Just fending Ramirez off. Every time Ramirez... Coggi's been the boss in there tonight. From claiming... And then on the right of... Coggi